What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And Arne is personally already speaking to Liverpool's right back target Jeremy Frimpong, because it looks increasingly more and more likely that Trent is off to Real Madrid. We will get more details on that later, but I can confirm that Jeremy Frimpong has been speaking to Arne on the phone a lot in the month of February, because that's what Bundesliga insider Christian Falk has reported, and he was the first to break the news that Thiago is signing from Bayern Munich to Liverpool. And the Bayer Leverkusen wingback is a person of interest for Liverpool ahead of the summer transfer window. And yes, so Liverpool are still in talks with Trent to extend his contract, but he's more and more likely to leave for Real Madrid. And Christian Falk noted that Arne Slot's interest in Jeremy Frimpong is not fresh, because he wanted Frimpong signed in the previous summer transfer window. Jeremy Frimpong and Arne Slot were on the phone a lot last month in February. Both are Dutch, and Arne Slot wanted to sign him in the summer. The Liverpool head coach has been telling the fullback he was still keen to get him. However, he's very upfront and honest, so Frimpong is aware of that. At the moment, a striker and a defender, centre-back, are the main targets for Liverpool, who aren't going to get any fees in for Virgil van Dijk, Mo Salah or Trent Alexander-Arnold if they all leave Liverpool at the end of their contracts this summer. So he knows that a right back is number 3 on the to-do list for Arne Slot. But if the club can manage to sign both a striker and a defender, then Jeremy Frimpong could be the next target. His release clause is nearly 40 million euros, so it's a lot of money. But I think for a player of the quality of Jeremy Frimpong, it's not a lot of money. 40 million euros is like 36 million pounds. I think that's actually a bit of a bargain for a player as good as Jeremy Frimpong. We will look at his statistics shortly. Of course, he's quite a different player. He's more of a wingback/winger than a traditional right back. But Trent Alexander is hardly a traditional right back either. Trent will offer overlapping runs down the right flank and come inside in the middle of the pitch to showcase his world-class passing range. Jeremy Frimpong operates differently. His qualities will often see him trying to use his speed and acceleration to take on a man and attack the opponent's 18-yard box. Liverpool's right back is far more cautious in that regard, but I think Liverpool can tweak their attacking playing style, and we could have a more traditional left back to defend, and we could have a very attacking right back in Jeremy Frimpong. He has 4.5 progressive carries per 90 minutes, which is much more higher than Trent Alexander-Arnold's 1.8. As you can see, he also completes 1 successful take-ons per 90 minutes. Touches in attacking penalty area, 6.07. That's the biggest difference, I think. Jeremy Frimpong is in the attacking penalty area a lot. But Leverkusen play with 3 centre-backs, and basically Grimaldo and Frimpong are allowed to attack the opposition box on the wing. Trent Alexander only has 1.5 touches in the attacking penalty box per 90 minutes. And also Jeremy Frimpong is scoring 1 goal every 4 games. That's, I think, the biggest upside. Liverpool could add goals to their team by signing Jeremy Frimpong, because he actually is a very reliable goal and assist getting player. James Pearce already pointed out that if Liverpool extended the contracts of Van Dijk, Salah and Trent Alexander, that would limit the money available for transfers. But I think Liverpool can get a lot of money by selling the likes of Darwin Núñez, Joe Gomez, Tyler Morton, Kevin Kelleher and other fringe players. Maybe even Luis Diaz could be sold, and Liverpool could generate a lot of money that way. But the bottom line is, if Trent Alexander-Arnold leaves Liverpool, then Liverpool absolutely have to sign a new right back. But maybe it will be a cheaper one. Maybe we will go very expensive for the striker department, and we will sign quite expensive left back and a very quite expensive centre back, and maybe the right back spot will be filled with an up and coming young talent. So I'm not sure what kind of transfer strategy Arne Slot will employ. And Jeremy Frimpong is a very reliable goal and assist getting player. His goal contributions are absolutely sensational. I mean, he got 24 goal contributions from the right wing back or right wing position last season when Leverkusen won the league and cup double. And this season he has 4 goals and 9 assists as well. 2 seasons ago he got 19 goal contributions, and even in his first season where he played more of a traditional wing-back role, he still got 10 goal contributions, 2 goals and 8 assists. And he hardly ever gets injured, which is very, very important because Conor Bradley seems to pick up injuries here and there. But he is playing on average 40-45 games a season. And even 3 months ago, Christian Falk said that it's true that Jeremy Frimpong is on the shortlist at Liverpool. He's a very special player. He can play many positions, and that makes him so interesting for Liverpool because not only can he play right back, but he can even play right wing and be the backup for Mo Salah. There are no concrete talks yet at the moment, but he's in their sights. That was 3 months ago. Now there are concrete talks. The head coach at Liverpool, Arne Slot, is Dutch, and it's evident he has a good relationship with Dutch players. There is another thing worth mentioning. Trent said it's very good for him to have a coach who is explaining to him very clearly how to play his position. This shows Slot likes to have some tactical variation. Xabi Alonso does this as well. Frimpong is not always playing the same way at Bayer Leverkusen. If you want to change your system during a match, Frimpong can be a secret weapon. Frimpong has always tended to show this, especially against Bayern Munich. He was always a key player when he started or came in off the bench. This makes him so interesting for clubs that want to buy him. However, a release clause of 40 million euros is a lot. Yes, it's a lot for Bundesliga clubs, but for Premier League clubs, is that really a lot of money? Chelsea spend that on a young Brazilian player almost every month, it seems. And Jeremy Frimpong ranks in the top 2% for progressive carries and the top 11% for successful take-ons compared to other fullbacks in the top 5 leagues. But these numbers do admittedly slide down the scale when compared to other wingers and attacking midfielders. So he's in the top 21% for progressive carries when compared to other wingers and attacking midfielders, and successful take-ons is in the bottom 40%. And Christian Falk actually confirmed that he heard his agent Dirk Hebel was invited by Liverpool for the match against Bayer Leverkusen. He was in the director's box. So you see the player's entourage and the club Liverpool are talking. So Jeremy Frimpong's representatives were made aware of Liverpool really liking him as a player. And these little gestures go a long way in changing Jeremy Frimpong's mind, that maybe going to Liverpool would be fantastic for his career. And remember that Liverpool already have Cody Gakpo, Ryan Gravenberch and Virgil van Dijk, 3 of his Dutch friends playing at Liverpool. And recently he greeted Ryan Gravenberch in the Dutch training camp by a Liverpool phrase. I won't repeat it because I can't do a Scouse accent properly, but you probably saw the video, which means that Jeremy Frimpong is really good friends with Gravenberch and he is already immersed in Liverpool culture a bit through these Liverpool players. So I think this would be a fantastic signing because Jeremy Frimpong would be an incredible attacking threat for Liverpool. He has 69 goal contributions in 182 matches in total for Leverkusen. He's also just 24 years old, so he's at the perfect age. He's even younger than Trent Alexander-Arnold. And he has the pace to eat up ground along the right flank. And I think Liverpool need fast, pacey fullbacks to run and up and down the pitch. Trent Alexander-Arnold is not the fastest. He's pretty solid, pretty good defensively, but Jeremy Frimpong is a lot faster and he could get even more goals and assists than Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yes, in a different way, not in that defense unlocking brilliant long-range passing that Trent Alexander-Arnold has, but Jeremy Frimpong, with his pace and intensity and attacking threat, he could be a really valuable asset for Liverpool. He also ranks in the top 1% with his match averages for non-penalty expected goals and touches in the opposition penalty area, and he is in the top 2% for shots and progressive carries, and in the top 5% for non-penalty goals and top 11% for assists when you compare him to other right backs. But that's the thing, he doesn't really play like a right back, he plays more of a right wing back / right winger. Those figures suggest though that Jeremy Frimpong would be a massively exciting signing for Liverpool if Trent Alexander-Arnold leaves. If Trent Alexander-Arnold stays, then Liverpool don't need a new right back because Conor Bradley is more than good enough backup. And Conor Bradley is an excellent alternative, but he's more of a traditional right back. He doesn't have as many goals and assists as Trent Alexander-Arnold or Frimpong. But we can see why Arne Slot is keen to address other parts of the squad more urgently in the summer. But if Trent leaves, then Liverpool need to sign a right back 100%. And it's pretty clear that Arne Slot is a big fan of Jeremy Frimpong, not just because he's Dutch, but because he's such a brilliant attacking wing back. So let me know, what do you think about this? Would you like Liverpool to get Frimpong, and do you think it would be a good fit for Liverpool's playing style? Leave your thoughts down below. Arne Slot also maybe inadvertently confirmed that Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to leave on a free transfer by actually talking to Jeremy Frimpong and showing his admiration, telling him how much he likes him. Maybe that's an indication that Liverpool are preparing for life after Trent Alexander-Arnold. And it's unlikely that Frimpong would settle for a place on the Liverpool bench. So Liverpool are going to start him and sign him as a proper starter. And there is no indication that Liverpool will move on Conor Bradley. So all signs point towards Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving at the moment. There is still nothing official with Real Madrid yet, but maybe that's because Trent Alexander-Arnold wants to be respectful to Liverpool and he wants to finish the season, and maybe after the Premier League title is already won, maybe that's when he will announce that he signed a pre-contract agreement with Real Madrid. And both Van Dijk and Salah openly, publicly said that they want to stay. Trent Alexander-Arnold has said nothing like that. And Paul Robinson, I'm not sure if he knows anything about this, but he says that he thinks Trent Alexander-Arnold has already signed a pre-contract agreement. He explained that sources in Madrid are 100% convinced that the deal has already been agreed. He said, "The information I have is Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to Real Madrid. I spent time in Madrid when we covered the Real Madrid-Man City game, and speaking to sources, they are convinced that Trent signed a pre-contract in January. It hasn't been made public knowledge yet, but the word in Madrid is that they are 100% sure that he signed the deal. One out of the three of them, Salah, Van Dijk and Trent, that one looks like it's a done deal. I don't think how Liverpool perform between now and the end of the season will have any bearing on the decisions that these players make. I agree on his last point, but until Liverpool journalists confirm that Trent is leaving, I will still have some little hope that Trent maybe stays at Liverpool. But I would be happy if just Salah and Van Dijk stay and Trent leaves. That's a scenario that is acceptable. Anything else, if two of those big stars leave, that's unacceptable in my book, because both Salah and Van Dijk want to stay. So you have to give them contracts that they will accept. That's my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Goodbye.